On our recent trip to Las Vegas, we visited two of our favorite steakhouse, Peter Luger and Bazaar Meat by Jose Andres. Which one is better? Let's find out. We have been to the original Peter Luger in Brooklyn, New York multiple times, and we're excited to try the new location inside Caesar's Palace in Las Vegas. The ambience was upscale, yet it has that unmistakable American steakhouse vibe. For the classic Peter Luger experience, we ordered the porterhouse steak for two along with a few side dishes. The house bread and salads were good, but the star was definitely the thick-cut bacon. It was smoky, fatty, and almost as big as pork chop. Here comes our steak. It was broiled in extreme high temperature before finishing up with salt and a generous amount of butter and served on a sizzling plate.
Alright, before I serve, I want to make sure we get the right temperature if you don't mind. Definitely. That looks beautiful?
Yep. Oh, amazing, amazing. Thank you.
You get your potatoes?
Sure, yeah. Have you tried that? Have you tried that yourself?
Oh yeah.
It's really good.
Yeah.
I highly recommend the crispy German potato to go with the steak. As if there weren't already too much food, we added a cheeseburger to boot. Finally, the moment of truth. The steak was perfectly cooked to medium rare, juicy inside, while the outside was nicely charred. It was very comparable to the Brooklyn location. The cheeseburger was a bit dry. Apple strudel was good, but needed to be more flaky. Thankfully, the schlag, or whipped cream, saved the day. Overall, a great meal and a great steak, but the other items were hit and miss compared to the Brooklyn location. Next up, Bazaar Meat by Jose Andres, located inside Sahara. It was consistently voted as one of the best steakhouses in Las Vegas. The ambience was upscale with an open kitchen. Quality cuts of meat and Spanish ham were proudly displayed. For the full experience, we opted for the tasting menu. The appetizers were creative, fun to eat, and best of all, they were delicious. The foie gras cotton candy was sublime. Liquid olive melts in the mouth, the epitome of deconstructive cuisine.
So far, what's your favorite dish? Besides the foie gras cotton candy. Oh, see, I know it. And the oyster, of course.
The hits kept on coming. The bacon and lox cone had wonderful umami flavors. Piping hot chicken fritters were crunchy outside and creamy inside. As the hors d'oeuvres were being served, we can smell and see the steak being cooked in the kitchen.
I hope you're hungry because we are about to eat some good meat.
Finally, the moment of truth. A ribeye steak was perfectly cooked to medium rare, tender inside, while the exterior was smoky with burned ends.
Yep.
It was served with minimal seasoning, and I relished the flavor of good aged beef. Overall, Bazaar Meat was one of my favorite dining experiences. In conclusion, I thought both steakhouses served top-notch steaks. Peter Luger was unapologetic and more straightforward meat and potato. Bazaar Meat was more creative, artistic, and fun. Which one do you prefer?